haven't been as present lately as I would like to be. And some things aren't as complicated as I would make them seem. There's no ignoring ringing in my ears and no relief. Like a bluebird resting on my shoulder, but I can't make it sing. There's a reason to stay, there's a reason to walk away. I'll either burn bright or fade, but the notes just won't resonate. I've been trying not to waste my time. I wake up to lightning through my blinds. The cycle's not so vicious now that the ends just don't connect. I'll focus on the introspective, a look inside my chest. Come and try to collect, celebrate what you haven't missed. Busy hands never rest, making plans falling from the nest. I've been trying not to waste my time. I wake up to lightning through my blinds. For years I stayed asleep and now I try to find sense, feel love, make light. If tomorrow my house came crumbling down, from your cathedral you'd hear the sound of my voice, or one that sounds like mine, with the sharpened tongue of the desperate kind. If I leaned on the cross, it wouldn't hold my weight. I could cut my hair, I could contort my face, but this body and mind are still all I've got, and I'm not done with them yet. I'm not done yet. If tomorrow my house came
every day I fuck it up. Let's go. What's up? What's up? Happy Monday night. How's it going? What's up? Good to be back. Day number 5. Shut up. Yo, what's up, Buck? Bro, remember this was the sickest demo they ever showed us?
I'm not done yet.
It's great. It's great. That was Cathedral by House and Home, track number whatever the last one was, off of their 2000-something album. 2020. Oh my god, they got screwed the same way we did. Jeez. Okay, their 2020 album, Find Sense, Feel Love, Make Light. And got another banger coming to you here to vibe over. Yeah, I listen, man. Okay, so I'm leaving on tour on Friday, so this is what we call Hell Week. I did see your text, though, and I will get back to you, but I have not had a single second today to do anything other than work and stuff. What's going on? This song is called Shrunken Head, which they should have just left it called Swung, but whatever. We're not collecting DCMA violations tonight, unfortunately. Gotta lag up on that. Here you go, pretzel. Have a pretzel. Just me and the dog here again. Wife's at work once again on a Monday. It's Monday? Is it Monday? It's Monday. I'm almost positive about that. How's it going, team? Are you going to the show on the 28th of this month? A House and Home show on the 28th of March? I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think so. I am doing something on the 28th. I don't know what. Oh, when's your birthday? It's like any minute, right? Or are you the one that's not born in March? Or I just missed it. I'm such a bad friend. I'm doing something the 28th. I would be surprised if Caitlin was like, yeah, we're driving to fucking Richmond to go see House and Home, but whatever. It's the 20th of last month. Yeah, I'm a great friend, man. I knew it was around here. I'll forget to text Michael here in a couple days, too. I'd be like that. Today's stream brought to you by Alani Nu. Whatever flavor my wife buys. That's what's providing the energy tonight. That and a little sativa. It'd be like that. All right. So anybody got anything fun going on this Monday night? Anybody doing anything cool? Anybody vibing? Annie's here. What up, team? All right. I get rid of yesterday's Coke Zero because it's like that. Put that on top of the computer. We'll see how that goes. All right. Here. Hold on. Hold on. This is the breakdown.
Cut the lights off, leave the engine running.
Bro, one time I saw them play this song in a basement in Nashville, Tennessee. That's like one of the coolest pictures I've ever taken in my life. And it went hard. And then everybody that came up to that show, or to us at that show, was like, bro, Counterparts played here one time. And I'm like, yeah, tracks. Cool House, whatever it was called in Nashville. It's probably not there anymore. That was, God, like 10 years ago at this point. Not quite. Anyway, how's everyone doing? You guys having a good time? All right, let me get some beats. Okay. I was figuring out a couple things to try to. Why is my internet never working on this computer? I understand that I'm live streaming, but like I should still be able to go to epidemicsound.com. Certainly. I could just play splice loops. That would be great. What is this? This is not what I asked you to do at all. That's way too loud. Sorry. Okay. Oh, goodness. I'm knocking things over. It's going to be a long night. Lo-fi. All right. So how we doing? I've said that a couple times now. Just got to lock in. Isn't that right, Pickle? Pickle's locked in. He knows I have pretzels, so he's locked in for sure. I need to get him like a thing so he can sit here. I don't know that he would do that, but I need to get him a thing to see if he would do that. I am good at Monday. Hey, it do be Monday. I'll tell you that for free. I wasn't sure a minute ago, but now I'm sure. It's that kind of day. It's very Monday. Can't see these days. Just a second here. All right. Tonight the goal is 0 dead beavers. That's not going to happen. That's the goal. Sometimes, folks, you got to dream big. Jesse or James? James. Every time. One of these days, I'm going to actually put sounds on these buttons that I'm going to use. I say that every night, and then I come in here and don't do it because I need to figure out how to use the app. What is the acceptable number of beavers lost? Listen, some beavers may die. We love a purple-haired man. Yeah, we do. Honestly, Jesse or James, neither one. Whatever the name of the elf in the Suffering game was, that's the one I choose. The James Suffering game elf, the male elf. What was I doing? I've lost my train of thought already. Departed the station without me aboard it. Oh yeah, what's the acceptable number of beavers lost? I'll tell you what, Thomas. I'll tell you what. Less than all of them. As long as it's not all of them. And you know what? It could be all of them. I'm not going to lie to you. It's been all of them before. I played this game and it's been all of them before. They have all died before. Some of the droughts get long, even on normal mode. This is way too Ricky Martin coded. What is going on over here? Sorry, I'm getting distracted by my own lo-fi music, which means it's being entirely too hi-fi. There we go. This is better. We love a purple-haired man. All right. Let's just dig into it. I say as I just pick new music. Whatever. Let's dig into it. Oh, that didn't work right. Where's my game? Why would you work right, game? None of this is working right. Great. Huh? Excellent. I got a new overlay. That didn't help. I can hear it. There. I can see it. This needs to be bigger. Needs to go above the image. Oh boy, I can't see that at all on the chat. Nope, not even a little bit. Great. That's a nightmare. Cool, let me see if I can fix that real quick. Just bear with me 1 second here. See if I can get that stuff fixed. Oh, it's like live. Heck yeah. Wow. Text settings. No, I just need a background. That's all I'm looking for. It's just a background. This should be more obvious. Hey, Mose. This should be way more obvious. Sorry, I just did this like 5 of God's minutes ago. I don't understand. Oh, there we go. Okay, dark chat. There we go. Okay. Now that didn't help either. Now that made it worse. Why would that make it worse? Did it just reset the chat? Is that what it did? Someone say something. Here, let me put the music back on. Somebody chat. Oh, it's too small. Something. Okay. This sucks. Well, I did my best. And it wasn't good enough. All right, we'll try that for the moment. Anyway. Oh, turn the music back on. And now I need beaver sounds. Well, not beaver sounds, necessarily. Certainly not just beaver sounds. This game does have fantastic music, I will say. I'll give it that. Can I make you smaller now? Thank you. Okay. Just getting my new stuff arranged, and now let's play this game. All right. Cycle 8, day 1. We've got a sick beaver, which isn't great. We don't love that. We don't love a sick beeve. We love a sick beat, not a sick beeve. That's not ideal. I've got too much music in my ears now. Too much music in my ears. All right. What's the status here? Let me lock back in. Let me lock back into where we were at last night. I have got... Yeah, that chat does not work. That's not great. Now, why would it be like that? That needs to go over top of this as well. Thank you. Now, why would it be like that? Oh, no, that worked. Okay, that worked. That's great. Okay, that's the perfect thing for it to say is ew, yeast infection. Wonderful. Thank you for making me read that. With my eyes and my mouth. The mouth which the Lord gave me. All right, I got 15 beavers. 5 child beavers. 10 adult beavers. We're building 4 more beaver pods, it looks like. I've got the science turned off. We got berries, which is good. We've got some fermented cassavas, which is good. That's food. We've got some kohlrabis. I got to figure out how to make canola oil. That's my goal. Well, I have many goals, but that's one of them. Looks like we just had a beaver extinction. Well, not extinction. A die-off. A culling, if you will. An Edward culling. Whatever. Sorry, I'm just annoyed at my widgets that aren't working, but it's fine. It doesn't matter. I'll figure out another time. We're full on water. Trees are good. Trees are good. Beavers are good. Beavers are good. Let's lock in. What are we building? We're working on dam over here. We need to potentially hike this back up a smidge. Will that work? Is that too high? Not high enough? Should we go for 2? Is it 2? 1.95? That works? Is that too much? Is that too much? We'll find out. We'll find out, team. All right. Well, that is definitely too high. Okay. Well, no, that's okay. That's okay. We'll go 8.5. We'll go 8.5. I've learned a little bit over the week that I've played this game on how to get the water to work right over the floodgates. It's not the easiest thing in the world. I do need it to work faster. You might have to do this slowlier. Might have to do this slowlier. Okay. Because that needs to not happen to my... Yeah. The bad tide needs to go away. That's my goal for tonight, hopefully. I can get the... Well, I don't know if I get the metal. We'll see. We'll see if we can get the bad water taken care of. We'll see if we can get the bad water taken care of. That might be a tomorrow problem. This guy right here might be a tomorrow problem. He says having solved 0 problems. Okay, I'll watch all of Nickelodeon's Angry Beavers. Man, one of those guys was called Daggett. And that still just has always made me uncomfortable. Even before I knew any words that sounded like, it already sounded like a slur. Norbert and Daggett, the Angry Beavers. What were they so damn angry about is the real question. They didn't even have those damn phones to always be on. Pickle, I brought you a toy this time. I got you your frog so that you don't, like, just sniff the underside of my desk. Can you not sniff the underside of my desk? I mean, you can sniff whatever you want, but, like, you don't need to be licking the underside of my desk. It's a constant battle, me and this dog. I mean, here's the thing, though. Have you ever met a person named Daggett? Has anybody ever come up to you and been like, yeah, my name is Daggett? Like, where did that guy come from? Where did that name come from? What are we even talking about? I need this Alani to work faster. Clearly, the other side of my desk is delicious. Yeah, I did. I got this standing desk, right? And so I guess it tastes like the freedom to stand up and do work, which is probably a good thing. That probably feels pretty nice, or tastes pretty nice. Whatever. Oh, my stuff is dying. Oh, my stuff is dying. Oh no. Oh, I'm not paying attention again. I'm really good at not paying attention. Yo, what's up, Pam Reich? Who are you? You never told me last night. I'm not recognizing this handle. I'm bad at that lately, so that's probably my fault. Unless I don't know who you are, in which case that's fantastic and welcome. Hi, I'm Ethan. But so far I have not been famous enough on these live streams to attract people I don't already know in real life. To my knowledge, at least. All right, this is a delicate process trying to get this to work. I should probably pay attention to what else is going on in my kingdom. My beaver kingdom. Okay, nobody's working in the district, so nothing's getting built, which means that that's not... Okay. These died because I'm an idiot, so that's good. That's a good start. It's a really good start. The cassavas are growing. These are going to be replanted. We'll go ahead and switch you to prioritizing planting. Planting. Yes, okay. So you can go to sleep, and you can go to sleep, and you can go to sleep. In the district, this is the beaver. So this game does have a district. Oh my god, why is the water still coming through? This is so dumb. Pam Reich, I didn't know you through SCP. Hey, well that's good. I'm here through SCP. Welcome. Thank you so much for coming out. Multiple nights in a row. Welcome. So what I was saying is they do have districts. So like this is the district center right here. Currently I have nobody working in the district center, which is good because that means nothing's getting built. And by good I mean bad. It's called sarcasm. Look it up. Anyway, You can build more than one district. And this is like the kind of mechanic of the game that I have yet to figure out is like how to make the districts work. Because so far. Now, what the districts I think are supposed to do is like allow the beavers to specialize, and you make like a, water farming district and like a, metal district and a whatever district, and like they're self-sustaining. I would assume is the idea. It seems like that's not actually the idea, because it seems like what the beavers do is starve each other. So like if you have like a district that pumps the water, right? Like they're gonna hold the water hostage, and the district that makes the food is gonna hold the food hostage. And I can't figure out how to get it to not do that. So again, devs, if you're listening or watching, like that one feels like it might need a smidgely bit of tweaking, but I could be wrong. But we'll find out. If we get far enough into this, we'll find out. I'm assuming there's going to be a big upgrade to this game coming at some point, because it is going like live shortly, like on actual sale. This is early release still. I don't know what day, and it occurred to me that I can just look that information up. Timberborn. Not Timberborn logo. I already used the logo. It's on my thumbnail. Timberborn release date. March 12th. It comes out. Version 1.0. Featuring extensive updates to 3D water physics, unique beaver factions, vertical architecture, and improved map making. Okay. Huh. We'll see. So specialization in starving of other sets of Hunger Games. Yeah, maybe that's the point. I don't know. Maybe it's just supposed to like teach me a hard lesson about nature, and like that's the kind of thing that you learn in nature. Planet Earth, the beavers starve and murder each other, I guess, or whatever. Pickle, you just scared the living poop out of me. Brad is waiting for your response. Okay, well, Brad, you can wait longer, since I don't know who you are. Brad's waiting for my response on Facebook, so if you're Brad, I'm sorry. I sold that watch that you wanted to buy. Sorry. I think that's probably what you want. I don't know. We could look. We're not going to look. That's not going to happen. All right, what are my beavers doing right now? What are the jobs in my city? I've got 2 water pumps. I could probably knock that down to 1 for the moment, since I don't have any things being built. Farmhouse has only got 1. Oh, it's just not specialization. You don't need a specialization either. I don't know what the specialization does, or the whatever. Prioritize the resource. I don't really know what that does. I'm gonna be honest with you. I haven't figured it out yet. These can go off. Yes, puff up queen. Okay, you I want. You I want. You I don't. You I don't. You I don't. You I do. You I don't. You're off. Okay. Lumber mill's good. Inventors off, inventors off, inventors off. Large power wheels off. Lumberjack flag. Those 2 guys are on. Sorry, just doing a little maintenance here while I remember what happened overnight. So that one's on. That one's on. That one's on. There's 3 right there. Okay. Probably turn one of those off. Okay. I'm shy 6 jobs. Now, that's a bunch. What is not being done at the moment? Forester's not being done. That's okay. Hold on. Am I stupid? I don't see 6 lacking workers. I only see 3. I guess maybe we're including the district center. It's only got 1 person. I don't know. Whatever. Is somebody? So nobody's lumbing. Nobody's lumbering. Who invented the word lumberjack? Okay. What is the gerund of lumberjack? If your name's Merriam-Webster or Oxford, let me know what the gerund of lumberjack is, because I'm not saying lumberjacking. De niño me gustaba trepar a los árboles. All right. One of you's got to start cutting trees down. Lumberjorking, yeah. Lumberjorking it? And by it, I mean my pine tree. Okay, so two people are working in the district center, which is okay, I guess. 2 people are gathering berries, which shouldn't take them very long, and then I can reassign them. Do we have enough? We do not have enough raw cassavas to justify 2 fermenters at the moment. We just don't. We just don't have any cassavas. That's all there is to it. You guys are off and not built yet. Great. They're working on that. Okay. Okay. This is good. I'm going to go get these berries. These ones are dead, so I don't need this. Do I care that much about these berries? I don't know that I do. I got a farm over here, though. So that needs to get done. Okay. Okay. There's a period of calm here at the moment. We've got 592 food, 315 water, 19 total beavers, one of whom's sick. Well, 4 of whom are sick. One of whom is contaminated. 3 of whom are unwell. So I need to build you a... That treats injury. That requires metal. Let's go for... Okay, first of all, I need to... Let's start making these guys a little happier. That'll work. Yes, okay. Put that there, that there, that there, and that there. So, let's talk about needs. Let's talk about needs for the beeves. This is not something we got super into. Sorry, just annoyed with that angle tonight. Can't quite. So this one's contaminated. He's probably going to die from that because I don't have any metal. Some of you may die. So I have a lot of wet fur. That's a need. We worry about these things first, and then we'll get into. They like a lot of different stuff. Like they want a lot of variety, right? The variety is the spice of life, I guess. These guys want a lot of variety in their daily, which is fine, but it makes the higher well-being scores sort of harder to achieve, which is good. But that's the mechanic, it seems like, for unlocking stuff. So when there are down the line like more factions that they're going to release, I would assume it's not just going to be the Iron Teeth and the Folk Tales forever. It seems like they probably have a pretty simple little mechanic for putting those in. So one can hope that we get some more factions. Maybe one that's somewhere in between like vanilla as hell and scary angry metal beavers. You know, maybe somewhere in the middle of that lies a good place that we could visit. But I don't know. Still early access. I actually don't know what's coming when the game releases. We'll find out together. You, me, and the wallpaper. I don't have wallpaper. It's just paint. It's just paint, guys. It's gray paint, not white paint. One time, Aaron, who's in the chat here, and I lived in an apartment that was painted like straight up beige. And that was an interesting place. It was the last place I lived in Newport News before I moved. And they were just, the whole walls were like taupe. They say taupe is soothing. All right. Yeah, I did paint my room blue. Yeah, I painted my room blue. And that was necessary. I really needed a space at that point. had a good. You remember? Hey, you remember that time? I think about this all the time. So, Aaron and I moved into this place, and basically, hold on. What did that say? Was that a drought? Yeah, it was a drought. And like basically the day after we moved in, we had to get up early as heck in the morning and drive to South Carolina to play a show for Rick fucking Peterson. And oh, I see what's happening. Okay. I get what's happening. I'm stupid. It's fine. It's fine. It's all taken care of. So you could build these faster. Sorry. And at night, the first night, these people in the apartment below us listen to, and we got like 5 people staying in our apartment because we're getting up early as fucking morning to go drive South Carolina. And dude, these people in the apartment below us play Ignition Remix all night. And it's just like all you can hear. All you hear through the floor is doom 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 doom. And it's like unmistakably. Yo, what's up, Vin? What's up? Welcome. But it's unmistakably Ignition Remix by R. Kelly, who I obviously don't support. And then they never made another sound. Not once. I never heard from them again. Obviously. Why is this mic stand so loud? Here's the problem, chat. I paid $100 for a mic stand and it doesn't stay up. And so the one I paid $8 for is the one I use. And it sucks. But it stands. It stands. The problem, so here's the thing, is like the other stand I have was designed to hold a Blue Yeti. I don't know if you guys have ever used a Blue Yeti or touched one or whatever. That simply cannot weigh less than a Shure SM7B. There's no chance. However, it betrays me. Is this going to get done? Is this going to get done in time? It's not. But we can, hey, a beef can dream, okay? It's almost there. Yo, what's up, T? What's up, Tori? Sorry, I was telling my story. My Tori story. No, not my Tori story. I don't really have any of those. All right. Just going to sacrifice water for half a second here. Well, there's no point to that, actually. We are going to go ahead and block that off. And dump all of that. I can think with my brain. I can't. That's a lie. Still not enough water. Fun fact, still not enough water. And now I've got 2 unwell beavers and 4 contaminated beavers. That's got to get figured out. I got metal up here. I need to access it. That's what's going to have to happen next. I wasn't ready for all that, but I gotta get a way to save the beeves, guys. Because if the food isn't enough of a problem, the damn bad water is going to be. So, let's stairs. All right, chat, what do I need to make a scavenger flag? I need to do that. LOL, the damn bad water. Yep, the damn bad water. The bad damn water. The damn waterfall. So damn swag. I mean, listen, this is a damn good game. That's all I'm saying. I can think. I can use my brain all the way. Yes. Unlock scavenger flag. Can you make a roller coaster that launches them into the sky and then they come plummeting down to Earth and explode? I don't know. Potentially. I've got the tubeway, which is sort of like a roller coaster, I think. All right. So, in order for us to make the decontamination pod, first of all, it requires extract. It's too much. That's too much to ask. The smelter's 300 signs. Okay. That's a lot to ask. I need to build something. No, I need to think about the drought. That's what I need to do. Next time I need to be ready for the damn drought. These still aren't done. That's nuts. I guess I can't make any planks. There's no planks. That's the problem. I don't have any planks. I need to turn my wheel on. No, wait. Okay. Now we can make planks. Now we can make planks. We don't have any logs. We got some logs, I guess. Bring home the wool. Scrap metal tanks. I need more beavers. The forester cannot be one of the buildings that lacks workers. That's just going to have to come from somewhere else. All right. Are they going to survive another 3.2 days with virtually no water? No. Absolutely not. Okay, fine. I'll keep this at high priority and just turn it off. You don't need to be trying to pump, okay? You don't need to be trying to pump while there's no water. Okay? I shouldn't have to tell the beavers that, okay? I understand that I'm like God or whatever to them, I guess. But like, I should not have to tell these adult beavers that. Hope you guys like berries, because it's all you're going to have for a minute. Berries and no water. And kohlrabies. I could turn the fermenter on. Yeah, there's enough. There's enough cassavas to justify that. All right. Now we're cooking. We're getting somewhere. We're getting locked back into this. The beavers are not... Well, I guess they multiply exactly as fast as they can, since I only have the 4 pods. And they're not exactly getting water right now, so... Let's go ahead and ramp. No, let's not actually. Let's not actually. Maybe we don't need... Bacon and Eggs is my favorite podcast of all time. Yo, mine too! What's up? Hello, welcome. Hi, I'm Ethan. Ow. Oof. I got my COVID shot and my flu shot today, and now my shoulder hurts. Sorry for stretching in front of you guys. Nobody wants to see that. All right, we got another 1.2 days, so one full human, well, beaver day, with no water. It's not ideal. That's certainly not enough. Please don't die of thirst. The music they play during the droughts and the bad tides is just like so disparaging. Can you please just finish this? Please? So I can work on my water management? Gotta empty that out. All right. Crank this up to 0.95. That one's wide open. That's perfect. I'm just going to let this one finish first before I fill that up. And my berries are saved. But all of my other plants are dead. All my other plants are dead. And that sucks. Okay. They need nutrients. That's not being built yet. I like berries. The beavers like the berries, I guess. The baby beavers especially, apparently. That because berries are what's needed to make the children. They need berries. But that's not currently not what they're missing. They're missing water. Oh, shit. I keep doing this. Keep letting an entire day go by without pumping water. Berries were not involved. Okay, now go pump water for your lives, please. Please pump the water. Please pump the water. T, you're too much, man. You're too much sometimes. He's in here talking about a different kind of beaver. Hi, Pickle. You're so handsome. Please don't die of thirst. Please don't die of thirst. That's my number one hope, is that we don't die of thirst. It would be great if we did not die of thirst. I'm begging you guys, just pump the water. And drink the water that gets pumped. Give them Dr. Pepper. If only I had Dr. Pepper. Or coffee. There's coffee. I can make a coffee brewery for 500 science. I don't have 500 science. And I don't have enough beavers to run the science machines. Pump do not work, truly. And Colivux died of old age, bastard. Yo, is my proto beef still alive? Nah, he died at some point. R.I.P. Ryland. You were the sole survivor beaver there for a minute. He'll never be forgotten. Never shall he be forgotten. Okay. It looks like we're going to survive that drought, team. Looks like we're going to survive that drought. We are going to be pumping some water for a minute, though, because I want that to be full back up. And we're going to need more than that. Which means I'm going to have to get some science going again here shortly. Okay, 2 buildings lack workers. Sorry, 2 jobs lack workers. That's okay for the moment. And is that the only one? Building lack materials. You're out of cassavas. So you can be quiet. And you can be quiet. And okay, the gatherers are gathering. There's nobody unemployed. 4 beavers are contaminated. I'm working on it, guys. You're probably going to die. But I am working on it. You know, I don't want him to die, right? I'm not trying to let him die, but like I think there is an expiration date for how long they can just be contaminated for until they just go to beaver heaven. Up in beaver heaven, here's the thing. You trade your tail for angels' wings. Yeah. Contaminated beaver 2319. Yeah, they get contaminated with the bad water and then they die, I think. Yeah. The contamination's not great. I do want to fix it. There's just only so much I could do. What I need is 7 more planks. I could do math. I could do math, team. I could do math. Gotta do math. Gotta be math. Just looking at something real quick. Give me 1 second here. Sorry. Just got a weird little notification. Ignore me. Great. Okay. Okay. Perfect. That was weird. Just, don't worry about it. It don't matter. It don't matter. Just 6 more planks now. 5 more planks now. We got this. Then we can do something with this water. Something. Not much, but something. It'll help. It'll help. Every little bit counts. Every little bit counts. So that'll get finished tomorrow. Need to work on metal. I guess that's my next step. I'm really not. That doesn't feel right. It feels still too early for metal. I might have to just sack these beeves. They might have to just die. That's unfortunate. I don't want to do that to them, right? I don't want to do that to them. But I might not have that much of a choice. Okay. I've got a beaver that doesn't have a job, which means that he's getting scienced. Because I'm going to need some science here again. I spent all my science. Like, I need the smelter. But what I need to do is make a large industrial pile next to my other large industrial pile. Well, actually, you know what? No, you know what? No, you know what? I'm going to make it easier on the worker beavers, and I'm just going to put it up here. I'm going to make it harder on the constructor beavers and easier on the scrap metal beavers. That doesn't need to be a priority. Why am I doing that? It doesn't matter. That doesn't need to be built until after the... What am I doing, man? What am I doing? Fermenter. Because we got more cassavas now. We're getting some cassavas. We're building that food store back up. That's all we can do. That's all we can do. It's probably going to be a bad tide next. Which is good. I think I can just divert the bad tide, which is ideal. But it will mean that there's no water, which is not ideal. Still don't have that solved. So, that might be a problem. We'll find out. We'll find out. On day 18, if it's a drought, then we won't find out. But if it's a bad tide, we will find out. We're going to... Hey, let me tell you what, chat. We're going to find out. And I don't mean that... I mean, obviously, we're going to find out, right? Like, we're going to discover together what's going to happen. But, like, what I mean is... The beavers are going to find out. Because it ain't going to go well for them. I can almost guarantee you that. I might need to unlock this medium tank here. Next. Cassava, yeah, I don't know what a cassava... Hey, what's a cassava? Do you know what a cassava is? I'm asking like Dora the Explorer. Do you know what a cassava is? Say cassava, and it'll come out of the backpack. Cassava is yucca, okay. So I've got kohlrabi, cassava, soybean, canola, corn, and eggplant as my crops. And then blueberries and coffee as my bushes. Coffee is a bush. Maybe they are Cuban beavers. They got yucca cafe. Build this thing faster. 3 planks. That's all I'm asking. 3 planks. 15 minutes. That's all I'm asking. Why are you still working? You don't need to be working. You do. All right, we're getting back to the point where I can stop having things turned off. We're getting to that point. Those are some Hispanic beavers. I mean, maybe. Hey, maybe. All right. We're going to unlock this, open up the second fermenter. Again. Name them all Spanish names. They don't live long enough for me to name them, at least at 3x speed. Like, they just don't. Like Bad Beaver and Ariana Grande. No. No, I'm not going to do that. Bad Beaver. That's pretty funny, though. Well, listen, once I've got them to a point where they're not going to die every 8 days or 18 days, then we can name them. Then we can name the beavers. But for the moment, all I need is gears. Jesus Christ, in a sandwich bag. What? Why do I have my supply chain so backwards now? Because I didn't do the tutorial. Apparently I'm stupid. I can't do the game without the tutorial. All right, we've almost got 8 breeding pods, though. We're getting there. We're getting there. I don't know. That might be too many beavers for the moment. I don't have a lot of food growing. Bad tide approaching. Okay. Okay. We're there. We're getting there. We're there. Okay. Bad tide approaching. So let's check something out real quick. Give me just 1 second here. It's going to go poorly, but that's fine. How up will it go? Okay, so it'll bounce over there. Perfect. Perfect. Can I... Will that do anything? Okay. Okay. Now, let's see. Can I get it to spill over? Can I get it to spill over? Sorry, just thinking about water here for a moment. Just thinking about water. So is that cooking? Yeah. Yeah, okay, we're in business now. We're in business. I could theoretically control this to a level that it won't do that, but I'm not worried about it right now. Could I? Yeah, what would it have to be at? 2? Right at 2? Right at 2, yeah, okay. That's fine. That's fine. But when that bad tide comes, we're just going to have to wash right by it. So, contamination shouldn't. Now, I'm going to make some declarative statements, okay? Contamination shouldn't be a problem this time around, right? Shouldn't be. But I said that about last drought, too. So, who knows what the problem's going to be? I don't know what the problem's going to be. Certainly, I've done something wrong and everything's going to die. So, if they're Cuban beavers, can the settlement name be Vanna? All right. What's coming will come, and we'll face it when it does. Right? What's coming will come, and we'll face it when it does. Let's dump that real quick for a minute. Slam that one open. Just get this much water in here as possible real quick. It's not much, because I should have done that sooner, but that's okay. All right, here we go. Sheboygan. And I'm just going to leave this closed until the water becomes a problem. Which will be just about immediately. See if we can dump that. Where do we go? Where do we go? Where do we go? Okay, let's go for 1.4. Okay, that'll work. Get out of there. Get out of there, contamination. Get out of there. Whatever. They won't dry that fast. There's a short one. There's a short one. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. Just need the contamination to get out of there. All right, I don't love having no food. That's not ideal. Okay, I don't love having no food. Other than berries, I guess. And some cassava. Okay. Let's just... Okay, that one's almost done. That one's not. That one's not. That one's almost done. That one's not. That one's not. That one is. That one is. Okay. Just going to go ahead and cut these guys off here real quick. Okay, so I do need to dam over here too. I forgot about that. Okay. That is the other bit of this lock and dam system I've developed. Is the lock part. Lock it in. Let me begin. Okay. Make a little more of a... Great. Pause. Let me get myself in order real quick. Gonna come in here and take care of this area. So that I can get... This is the narrowest point. Yeah, okay. That'll work. I don't have sluices or metal. Okay. Figure that later. Okay. And then let me go ahead and... I mean, I could definitely suggest them be related Spanish names for the settlement. If Bad Bunny said it, it's fine, right? Yeah, absolutely. We stand Benito in this house. You know that. Okay, these are going to be max priority. Which I'm going to regret, I'm sure. And I can't wait to find out how. I need some more trees. That's the real trick. Did you guys build this stuff yet? Yes, you did. Okay, excellent. So you are gatherer now. And you're going to be a lumberjork. You need more logs. All right, now we're cooking. Now we're cooking, team. With gas, we are cooking. What YouTube appropriate? What are you suggesting I name my thing? Okay, get out of here. I ate your cake. You're one of Moses' friends. Hello. I recognize that name. I think. I could be wrong. I've been wrong before. That's for sure. Beaver, but in Spanish. Ah. Ah. Okay, now we're going to work on this lock and dam system. Drew. It's like, I know you're one of those people. One of those people from the streams. Not one of those people. One of the people from the streams. Okay. Gangsters don't cry, therefore I. Why do I have had? I have had Heavy Dirty Soul by 21 fucking Pilots stuck in my head all day. Ooh, my beavers are unwell and contaminated. This is not ideal. Ideal, this is not. There's nothing to do in range. Right. Of course there's not. Why would there be? Why would there be, chat? Why would I have done anything correctly? It's a miracle that I have any alive beavers. An absolute miracle. An absolute miracle. And I basically don't. Yeah, I don't know. Say that song's been stuck in my head all day. I woke up this morning just like, gangsters don't cry, therefore I. Mr. Misty Eye, therefore I. Bro, maybe I'll get on stream tomorrow and fucking make beats. Maybe I should do that. Instead of playing games. Okay. I knew Eni would be into that. Of course. Always count on them for that. Maybe we'll do that tomorrow. I could be convinced. Me like coming up with ideas I've had for 2 weeks and then being like, yeah, I could do that. Whatever. I'm just a damn liar. So, Mose, you set me up with this Stream Essentials thing, Stream Elements thing. Can I use that to simulcast on TikTok while I'm also doing this? If you know. It seemed like that was the case, but I'm no expert. Because I feel like I should stream that on TikTok if I'm going to do that. Okay, how do I get the rest of this aqueduct to work? I don't. I just build it back is what it sounds like, but that's going to be a big project. Not a small project. Okay. Well, yeah, I feel like if I'm going to do that, I should stream with it. Well, maybe, let's do it. I'll do it here the first time. Because I only have one more day that I can stream before I leave for tour. So, figure that out on the other end. You guys gonna cut these damn trees? Oh, a bunch of my beavers are sick. They keep getting in the bad water. That's what's happening. You guys need to stop getting in the bad water. Let's figure that out later. I'm an idiot. Stop getting in the bad water. I should build bridges. Instead of water crossings, I should build bridges. I should be nice to the beavers. So we are flying out on Friday, heading to Denver, driving to Salt Lake, and then to Vegas, and then to Phoenix, and then flying to Houston, driving to Dallas, and flying home. So that should be a blasty. Okay. Let a couple more of these get born. That's fine. Tour ? Eyes. So I work. I don't just do this for a living, obviously, since there's like 8 people here. I work for a YouTube channel, and we are taking one of our podcasts on the road. This is the 5th one we've done. They are an absolute blast. Definitely my favorite part of the job is to get out and go out and like do the live shows. But yeah, so we've played. The first one we did was Boston, New York, Philadelphia, DC, and then we did the West Coast, Seattle, 2 in Seattle, Portland, Sacramento, San Francisco, 2 in San Diego, 1 in LA, and then Charlotte, Orlando, Tampa, Jacksonville, Atlanta, Nashville, and then the most recent one was Indianapolis, St. Louis, Des Moines, St. Paul, Milwaukee, Chicago, Detroit, and Cleveland. And then yeah, this one is that kind of like those big cities in the southwestern sort of area. It's an absolute blast. Really just like, and I did a bunch of DIY touring and stuff. And this is, you know, still like sort of DIY, but it's definitely less DIY than the stuff that I used to do. So it's definitely fun to get to like, you know, tour and stay in hotels and like not have to sleep in a van in a Walmart parking lot, and like playing sold out shows every night is pretty sick. And, you know, we have a lot of fun with it. But yeah, no, it's a good time. It's an absolute blast. I feel like my water pressure is being weird, but that's fine. I just need these guys to hurry up before that next drought or whatever happens, which isn't gonna happen. This is not gonna get done first, so we're gonna have to just survive another drought, at least. Well, no, we can survive a drought, I think. I say that. I've said that a few times, and that's not proven to be the case. Okay. So let's go for like a 0.9 or 1.0 here. Oh, hey, it's Isabel. What's up? Everybody in chat, say hello to Isabel. She's my coworker. She's going on the road with me. One of my best friends in the whole world. And she is my co-pilot on tour, mostly because I believe that she's got some probably should sit in the front seat of the van type problems. So we let her sit in the front seat of the van for everybody's comfort. And she's a great navigator. So one of the best I've ever had in my years of doing road trips, truly. Very good at letting me ramble and then reminding me when I need to actually like make the turn that we're supposed to be doing, because I'm bad at that. Anyway, my favorite person to tour with is Charlie Mahoney from Flight Club. No, that's not true. Although I have had a great time on tour with them. No, we do it upright. We do it upright. Only sometimes I have to be like, hey, bud, you got to exit. Yeah, I'm usually pretty good, but When it's like when my last direction was, you know, take a left in 75 miles, like I'm really bad at remembering that I needed to have been doing that. Which is fine, you know, I'm just not everybody's good at everything. Okay. Contamination's not ideal. We've got 18 beavers that are contaminated, and that's too many. That's too many, chat. We got to do something about that, but I have no recourse for actually doing anything about it. Because, first of all, running low on workers, again, because 18 of them have been contaminated. Okay, we really don't have a lot of cassavas right now, so you guys probably don't... This definitely doesn't need to be working. I keep forgetting to turn that off. You probably don't need to be fermenting. Okay, we're getting somewhere. These guys... 75 miles. Tyler one time told me a story about how he was driving around town by holding the center of his steering wheel, and the music was up so loud he didn't realize he was honking at everybody. So maybe don't take his advice. Also, are you a beaver in this game or a god? Yeah, so this game doesn't have like a first-person kind of mode. It's just this sort of god angle. But I am, in fact, probably, yeah, beaver god here. The closest thing they have to one, at least. Okay. The smelter is what I need now. I need a gear workshop. That's what I need next. Gears. Mother flippin' gears. Of war. I hate building more stuff down here because I'm just going to have to rebuild it later. But it's not worth the time or effort to try to put together a better system at the moment. So, actually I don't. I'm going to need a long vertical power shaft regardless. So maybe I should just build it up here. I am just going to build it up here. Gangsters don't cry, therefore I... That song is stuck in my head still. I hate it. Well, I don't hate it. It's a great song. I like that song. But it's stuck in my head still. And I don't love that. Lord knows. Okay. Power. Up. Up. And then top. There we go. Important. 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 Now, please do those things. Please do all of those things. Does the smelter need gears? Yes, it does. Okay. Let me go ahead and unlock this before I spend my science on something else. Okay. The smelter's going to go there. If it would work right. And that's going to take a minute to build. That's less of a priority. Hey, oh, hey, what's up, Matt Cox? That worked. I've got a subscriber. Look at that. It says my goal is I was started at 0. I actually started, my goal was 100. I started at 89, I believe. But I don't know how to tell OBS that. So anyway, thanks for subscribing. Sorry. I'm checking my subscribers. 92. Let's go. 92. Let's go. Be there in no time. There? Where's there? What am I talking about? The world truly may never know. Okay. You can ferment cassavas. Bad tide approaching. Okay, another bad tide. Another bad tide, team. Moses is going to have to teach an OBS class. Look, just because I don't know how to use it doesn't mean that I know how to use it. What is that? Where? I don't know where I was going with that. So, hey, team, sometimes I say things that are really smart. Okay? Sometimes I'm good at that. Sometimes I say things that don't make any sense to anybody. And that was one of those times. Where I just looked y'all dead in the face and said absolutely nothing. Please harvest this food so it doesn't get contaminated. Please. Please harvest this kohlrabi. I need you to harvest this kohlrabi. You must. It is imperative that you harvest this kohlrabi. Okay, the next time we have a drought, this probably still won't be built. So, that's fine. That's my mom's goat's name. Kohlrabi? Your mom named your... Isabel. Where were you the other night? We had to look up what kohlrabi was. That was probably last night. It's probably last night when I had Kayla look it up. That was probably last night. Why does your mom have a goat named kohlrabi? Kayla, you still got that definition laying around? If you're still here. Or whoever looked it up. Maybe it was somebody else. I don't think it was somebody else. Okay. I was literally like, why the F did you name your goat something so stupid? Is she a big fan of it? It's like a food. Because like it's my crop here. It doesn't have a definition. It just says use this tool for planting. Okay. The cassavas are being harvested. The kohlrabi is being harvested and then pretty much immediately eaten. And we don't have enough water. Hopefully it's a short bad tide. No, that's stupid. I keep doing that. That's dumb. It's leaking out the side. I'm so dumb sometimes. I am the dumbest dumbhead there's ever been. Oh, God. Okay. Dump. Ugh, this is not going well. Coconut, collards, and kohlrabi. It's not even spelled with a C. It's spelled with a K. Well, team, you can say goodbye to the berries. I messed this one up, chat. I messed this one up. I ain't gonna lie to you. I told you something bad was gonna happen. Stand on the bar, stomp your boots, and start clapping. Because something bad happened, for sure. Do these have berries on them? No. No, cool. Great. That one does. Well, chat. Hey, chat. Wait, okay. Isabel just did her nails. Terrified she's going to hate this. You did acrylics, like press-ons, right? Like, not acrylics. You do press-ons, right? Yeah. Why do you hate them? They're longer than I anticipate. Can't you just trim them down? No, because they're like custom made. You got them custom made too long? That sucks. Bro, I'm so sorry. Also, thank God your chat delay is better. Yeah, I figured it out that first time. Or after that first time. I don't know what the difference was, but that was dumb ass. I got the medium length. Okay. We'll reassess after the bad tide ends, but I think I might just abandon this layer at this point. We'll see. We'll see. I'm gonna have to get this built first. The last part of my lock and or dam. But I might just flood that area. I might just flood that area. This whole level here. Just go one up. I might do that. We'll see. We'll see. I'm going to see what it looks like once I get the thing built. So keep a ranting. We know who's really doing the planting. I'm nervous for my beeves here, team. We're out of food. We need firewood. Give that back. It's everything we have. Shibby-dibby, and every time it rains, pennies from heaven. Give it a couple days, you get used to them. When I used to get extensions, I was a short hatch / med girly. Yeah, I can't do... I know that I'm new at getting my nails done. Mine are really long right now. They're driving me insane. I don't know how y'all do long, like real long. All right, the water's back. Hey, guys, the water's back. Hey, good news, team. Hey, chat, the water's back, chat. The good water. The good water's back. Get good watered. Get good watered. Okay. Let's do this. Okay. Put you up to 0.95. Will that get me over? Do I need to be over 1 or at 1? I think so. Yeah, okay. So will that fill but not flow over? If I smack that up. No, it will overflow. Okay. So what I need is to put... Let's just go for levees. I don't have levees unlocked. I don't have levees unlocked? What am I doing? Chat, what am I doing, chat? What am I doing? Being an idiot is what I'm doing. Making poor choices is what I'm doing. Letting the beeves die is what I'm doing. How tall is... I have no perception. Yeah, okay. That's what I thought. So if I do a platform... There's metal involved in that. Overhang. There's planks involved in that. Okay. Whatever. I'll figure that out later. I honestly have no idea what you're doing. Something to do with beavers. I'm trying to make them survive, Eenie. I'm trying to help the beavers survive, okay? That's what I'm doing. And they're very bad at it. A bunch of them just died of old age. Which is not ideal. They need to not die. The fewer of them that die, the better. Currently I have no child beeves. Which I need to fix. But I also not sure I have any berries. Do I have any berry plants still alive? Yeah, a couple. All right, I need to reopen this farmhouse. One of the gather flags. All right, you guys need to not die. Okay, that's what we're working on right now. You guys not dying. That's the #1 priority. He says not paying attention to them at all and worrying about water levels. Classic politician I am. Classic. All right, we got water. We got berries. Means we need kids. All right, all right, all right, all right. We're going to build, at some point, another sawmill. And 2 new fermenters. Because I do think that sooner rather than later, I'm going to abandon those. Not because I don't want them. Not because I don't want them. But need to bump the water level up. Need to solve the bad tide problem. Need to bump the water level up. Both of those things need to happen. Got several problems to solve. Several problems that need solving. But a vague idea of how to solve some of them. A vague idea. My beavers are dying of hunger. Here's my favorite beaver. I don't get that attached to them. They come and go too quickly. Like I play the game on like fast because I'm just trying to get like as much done as possible here on the stream, and so they just come and go too fast for me to really pay attention to like names and stuff. I'm sure that is the goal, is for me to like really get invested in the, you know, the lives and welfare of the individual beeves, but I have trouble so far caring about like the names and the individual ones. Although I did at one point have a single like sole surviving beaver who I named Ryland after Ryland Grace from Project Hail Mary. Currently we have no food. Currently we have no food. It's not ideal when we have no food. They don't love it. They do not love the part where there's no food. So I missed the first stream of this game and have literally no idea what you're doing, and why. I just know they keep dying. So basically this is Timberborn, okay? This is a city management, like resource management, water management game starring beavers. They die because they starve to death. They die because they die of thirst, because I forget to give them water. They die because they get contaminated by bad water, and they die. Those are the other reasons. They die of old age. Hunger's a bad one. You know, like they do need to eat a bunch. They do need to drink a bunch of water, and they need to not be sick. They don't love being sick. I'm trying to fix that, but it's tricky because I need a bunch of stuff to be built that's not currently being built. Because I need planks. And like we're running out of a lot of planks. So we don't have a lot of trees. Because I don't have a lot of water. I guess I could build a forester over here. I guess I could build a forester over here for temporarily. But I'm trying to get rid of this level. Lumberjack flags. You have trees. You have trees. Sir, you have trees. Let's go. Let's go. We got prime tickets to see Hail Mary on the Monday. I don't actually know. I don't have a plan to see it yet. Not that I don't think I'm going to. Oh, right. I remember why I turned these off, because I don't have bridges. Sorry. Sorry, Beeves. I forgot about you guys. My bad. Oof. I forgot that this is just bad tide over here. Just bad water. No good water. Ningun Buenagua. Okay. Just gonna have to figure out other trees to get. That's what I'm gonna have to do. I'm gonna have to build a set of stairs. Which is my number one least favorite thing to have to do, is build a set of stairs. There's not a set of stairs already up here. I guess there is. Actually, in fact, a set of stairs that's already up there. But I don't care that much. Oh, Caitlin and I were playing Power Wash 2 the other day. I do think it's a tremendous improvement over the first game. Definitely. Listen, if you want to hop on here, not tonight, when we get back from tour, I will co-op stream Power Wash with you, Aaron. It's free on Xbox right now. Well, it's not free. It's on Game Pass. I pay for Game Pass, but it's on Game Pass. All right. Adventure Time DLC comes out April 9th. Okay. Don't know what that means. Like Adventure Time, the TV show? Okay. I can get behind that. That's the one with the birds? Rigby and Mordecai? That my friend named her kid after? He just platinumed the first game, all the DLCs. What does platinumed mean in that case? Like he perfected it? He practically perfected it? Every achievement, every level. That's hardcore. That's a really hardcore. I'm proud. Not to be an American, obviously, but proud nonetheless. Okay. Now that I said that, I'm going to get, like, hate rated. Whatever. It's my second most played game. Did Aaron say that? Is he on the sticks now? Just tell him he can get his own phone and hop in chat. Oh, man. Y'all are silly geese. Both Ians. He takes it from me. Y'all are silly geese. Okay. Can I have a worker, please? Can I please get a waffle? Can I please get a waffle? Man, these beavers are going to take until the next drought comes to get enough food back. Good golly gosh, I am in a serious food deficit here. No, only pancakes. Well, I'm in a serious food desert. Food desert? Not a food desert. That's not what I mean. That's not entirely what I mean. Is anything being built right now? Probably nobody works at District Center. Yeah. Just Kina. How many beavers do I have? How many beaver jobs do I have? Water pump, water pump, water pump, water pump. 2 of these can get turned off for now. Farmhouse cannot. Fermenter can not. That fermenter's off. That forester's on. Gather flag, gather flag. Gear Workshop is priority to build, but not to run. Science doesn't have... Okay. The scavenger flag really doesn't need to be going right now. That's at least true. All right, well, whatever. The beavers will do what they're going to do for a minute. Hundreds of beavers. Hundreds. I only have 28. And 8 of them are sick. Okay. Okay. Things are not progressing at the rate I need them to be. I'll tell you that for free. Oh, that's what I'm building. This is what I'm building. This is my project right now. That's what I keep forgetting about. Drought approaching. Okay. Okay. That one came earlier. I really would have loved to have had a little bit more of this taken care of. But I guess I only had me to blame. Boy, we only have 4 food. Okay. Man. This is not going great, guys. Ferment faster. Okay. Okay, I need to yeah, no, this game is just Banished but beavers, for sure. Somebody in the chat said it reminds them of Banished. This game is Banished but beavers, for sure. I haven't played Banished in a long time. But that's a great game. But it is absolutely just that is the whole thing. It is Banished with beavers. And there's a lot of dying. Yeah, this game's kind of like that. Like, I mean, it's not second winter. The winners come more often, I guess. Maybe not more often. They're brutal though. They're brutal. There's not winners though. The winners are water stuff. But the same principle applies. Man, they are taking 4 and 5 ever on these freaking things. Okay. No. I need logs, man. I need logs, okay? This is not... there's no food. There's no logs. They're eating the kohlrabis as fast as I can pick them. And the drought's impending. We're in bad shape, team. This ain't gonna go well. I do believe I am gonna sacrifice the rest of these berries, though. So... hold on. Get out of here. Get out of here, beavers. Get out of here, beavers. The water will be gone soon, I promise. I promise. I mean that. Should I go outside, bestie? You should absolutely go outside. Yes. I might be about to go outside. What time is it? 10 o'clock. We'll see. I might just call it a smidgely poo early tonight. Okay. I appear to be better prepared for the drought this time. Although let me not just pump my way out of it. Pickle. Pickle, you wanna... He's down here. Would you like me to grab him? Check. See Pickle. Oh, there's the boy. Oh, there's the boy. Hello. Pickle, can you say hi to the chat? This Pickles. He's my best friend. I need to get him a little chair. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness, buddy. I need to get him a little chair so he can sit, like, right here. Like that one woman who's got the dachshund that stands up straight. Just like that. That would be so fun. I did kill those berries. I don't regret it either. All right. All right, this dam's about to get done. I say that. There's still a lot left. But, like, it should be ready by the next one. And then I can theoretically create a cache of water. That can just get deleted. Because there's no point. So can this. Because there's no point. And I got 2 unemployed beavers, which means they can science until the water comes back. You guys can science until the bad tide, the drought is over. Gather. Gather ye rosebuds. Or whatever. This is what I have to fix. Is this damn thing. This damn thing. I must damn this thing. I figured out something pretty clever in one of my other personal saves, where it only had one water source like this, right? Like one like this. And there was like nowhere to put the bad water every time the bad tide would come in. So I'd made these tunnels and just like shot it right back off the map. And that worked, which I couldn't believe. But that was a pretty efficient system for just getting rid of the bad tides. But it requires a pretty heavy like water management system. So we'll get there. We'll get there. You know, it's a long way to go. Got a lot to do. Long way to go. Not a lot of food. The water hasn't become that much of a problem yet. Like, stuff is not necessarily drying out. Okay, you guys need to flip-flop over to planting, I guess. And I actually think I'm going to stop have you guys planting cassavas for a minute. And we're going to lean on kohlrabi here for a little bit. We're going to lean on the kohlrabi here for a little bit, okay? Because y'all need some food, damn. Like, come on. These beavers need to eat better. Grow better food. When you're not strong. Lean on me? We're going to lean on the kohlrabi. Yeah, okay, got it. Had to remember what I said. All right. We got 27 beavers. That's not a ton. We've had more. We've had more. We've had less as well, but we've had more. There was a time when there were more beavers around. And there will be a time again when there are more beavers around. You know what? I'm tired of this berry. I'm sick and tired of this berry. This single berry. Get that birth rate up. I'm working on it. It's not that simple, okay? And I say that. It is that simple. You put 2 blueberries in this pod and a kid comes out. It's not that hard. It's a wild system they got, but you put 2 blueberries in that pod and a kid comes out. I don't know how it works. And that's not the same for the other ones. The other beavers were not like that. But these beavers were. The iron thieves. All right, they're hungry again. And I can't ferment the cassava because I can't let them in there. Well, they're just berries. I mean, they are blueberries. Right? Hold on. Yeah, blueberry. I mean, listen, I'm telling you, the pod, that's the water tank. Oh shoot, I'm out of water. Oh shoot, I'm out of water. Hey, chat, I'm out of water. Not ideal. I keep forgetting about the water. My blueberries come back as beavers. They're going back to Walmart. Yeah, I get that. Okay. Hold on. Still flooded? No. Okay. Yes, still flooded, but about to not be. About to not be. Gotta ferment those cassavas. Okay? Gotta ferment the cassavas. As soon as we can. Contemplating letting a small amount of water out. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Okay. Very careful. Very careful. Okay. Nope. Too careful. Very careful. Nope. Too careful. Okay. At this point, just open it. Because the water comes back tomorrow. At this point, we're just doing it normal. We're just doing it normal style. I hope we don't die. All right, I got beavers dying of hunger again. This is great. Everything's great. We're killing it. Excuse me, ma'am, these beavers. I don't know enough about beavers to say if that's how it works or not. All I'm telling you is that for the iron teeth in this game, you put blueberries in this pod, and a kid comes out. That's what I'm telling you. Do I know why? No. Do I want to know? Also, no. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Okay. Also, I like how death is appropriate in this game, but procreation is not. I mean, they procreate. The other ones procreate normally. The other ones, you put them in a house together and babies come out. So it's not my teaching about the blues and the berries. Whose username? Mine? Isabel's? She do be itchy. All right. He says for the 500th time. Let's get this cooking. Cooking what? I don't know. But I need food. I need them to make more food. That's the problem here. We're so cooked up tweaking. Bro, so Isabel was showing me this crazy stream earlier of this person that was like streaming SCB videos and just like having a fucking like drug episode. Who is Grandma Puncher? Bro, is there somebody in my stream that has me blocked? What? Can you see people in my stream that I can't see? Do you? Nope, I don't know where I was going with that. That's another train of thought that just left the station without permission. I don't know where I was going with that. Okay, here's what I need to look at. I'm going to do a bad thing here real quick. Yeah, I cannot that if there's a person named Grandma Puncher talking, I cannot. They're not in chat. Yeah. Am I having a drug episode? Moses is like, I'm just over here punching grandmas. We're tweaking, but actually just Mose. The person that you're imagining being named Grandma Puncher is even more funny. Okay, so I don't... Okay, how much... I just needed this to go for a second. Oh, I can't actually. Okay. Is that worth it? Is that worth it? Is that worth it? I don't know. I don't know. All right. Whatever. Got to do more, got to be more. Got to think about it. Oh my god, you are only on the... Wow, I can see that now. You're only on the live chat, like, in the actual YouTube chat. Like, I can see you on my overlay, Grandma Puncher. Are you Jackie? Is that Jackie? But, like, not on the chat box. That's so weird. Bizarre. Bizarre. Yes, I am Jackie. Okay. Yeah, I still can't see her. If you look at the... Look under me. Look underneath me, Eenie. YouTube chat being mad weird. Inappropriate workplace. What? Because I said look underneath me. Okay. Where are my resources being allocated at the moment? Is it also going to this? Yes. Yes, it is. Okay. We're getting there, though. Chat loves a username starting with I. That's true. Wow. I mean, I guess I keep a lot of I friends around. I'm a Val person, right? So like I guess I you know, I attract other Pisceans. I guess I also attract other Vals. Not attract, but you know what I mean. Like I end up with a weird amount of homeschooled friends for some reason. Like an aggressive amount of homeschool friends. A couple of them are in this chat right now. You're a closeted homeschool kid. It's just because I was an only child. Okay. Are we just about done with these damn... These damn dams? No, we're not just about done. Probably not even before the next drought at this point. Because I'm so low on trees. I just need... Oh, I guess, yeah, you are an Isabella. With a damn Z. Isabella. So we got an Isabella with a Y and an Isabella with a Z in here. That's... I have 5 total friends. They're all just copies of each other. Except Isabel's not Isabella, ever. It is a prettier name, though. Okay. I'm going to take this opportunity to make a path right here. No, not on the edge. Whatever. I could give a shit at this point. Okay. And then we're actually going to go over here and stare. We're not going to stare. We're going to put stairs in. It's rude to stare. But we can stairs. Ethan it is. Ithan. Listen, I have not had my name spelled with an I, okay? I have had my name spelled with a Y. Ythan. Yeah, Isabel's got it. Exactly like that. That would be the most possibly chaotic way to spell my name. For sure. Yithin. 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 It's like if you say it like Sid the Sloth. Bro, that one guy should Isabel. So Isabel did a talent show for her birthday party. I did really bad stand-up. It was great. It was so much fun. And Isabel did a talent show for her birthday party, and the guy that was running the show kept referring to her as Isabel, Isybyle. And it's like, that is so many extra letters. Well, not extra letters, just different letters that needed to be there. The second Y really threw us off. There should be 0 Y's in that word. But suddenly there were 2. The man charged by the letter. What is he writing, obituaries? Sorry, it's dark humor. It was so good. I was going to play a Taylor Swift medley, and it was going to be great, and Isabel was going to cry like a little child. Because I was going to make her sing with me. But that didn't happen because I can't play guitar or any instruments right now. Because my hand's broken. Well, not broken, but messed up. In an unideal hand-related situation. Let's say that. Oh, yeah, if I'd gotten to do my actual ID, you would have, like, actually cried. For sure. So I'm just going to save it for next year. We're on to third drink at this point. Ooh, that's grape flavored. I was not expecting that. I forgot I put grape in that. It's not very good. It's not grape. I mean, it's grape. It's not grape. Like great, but grape. You know. Outside time. I get that. Bye. I'll still be here. Me and these freaking beavers. I would take a break, but every time I take a break, everyone leaves. And that's not ideal. I don't like it when everyone leaves. Okay. The floodgates are done. The floodgates are done a little bit, at least. So now I can... Now I can solve the damn drought problem. Okay? Now I can solve the drought problem. I think I should theoretically have enough gates at this point that I can create a lock effect that will provide this area with water. I'm not gonna at this point, unless I have to like use the little girl's room. I'm not. We're chilling. We're good. We're vibing tonight. All right. Who's got a job to do? What am I saying? Sometimes when I'm streaming, the words come to me easily. And sometimes they come to me not at all. And this is one of those moments where I'm just like, words fail. Not to quote Evan Hansen or Shrek, one of those two. Not sure which, honestly. All right, bring on a drought. It's going to be a bad tide, obviously, but bring on a drought. Evan Hansen. Yeah, I thought so. Okay. What's the song from Shrek, then? There's like a song that sounds like that. I don't know. What do I know about Shrek the Musical? Absolutely nothing. I saw a production of Shrek Theater for Young Audiences edition last year accidentally. I went by myself to a local production of Shrek Theater for Young Audiences edition. Sorry? Every time I click out of the YouTube thing, or the Timberborn thing to do anything, I forget that it just cuts the sound off, which is stupid. But also, I prefer it that way. I prefer it that way. Hell was what? Oh, the Shrek Theater for Young Audiences? Bro, it was great. It was great. So, I'd gone to New York twice, seen 2 shows in London, and gone to see The Cursed Child in DC by this point. And so it was just a really nice palate cleanser for like remembering how like live theater works in a not absolutely pro setting. And it was really good, man. The kid playing Shrek was excellent. It was Isabel's cousin. He was fucking phenomenal. I was blown away, genuinely. I was absolutely blown away by the kid that played Shrek. William something. And man, the 3 little girls that played Fiona, because in Shrek the Musical, Fiona's got that, like, do you want to build a snowman type number? Had me crying, man. Also, I'm talking about Isabel's cousin while she's not even here, which is great. Yeah, drought. All right. Let's see if I got this right. I doubt it. You know that episode of SpongeBob where SpongeBob is like, I quote this all the time at work. There's an episode of SpongeBob where that guy is like, hey, I just got my boating license. And SpongeBob is like, hey, I'm getting mine next. And that guy's like, hey, I doubt it. Because that's me every time I feel like I've done something right in this game. It's like, hey, I doubt it. All right, at this point, we might just be getting rid of this area. We might just be getting rid of this area for the Mo. I love local theater too. I'm trying to go to more of it and do more of it this year. Instead of just driving halfway across the country to go watch professional theater and pay a lot of money for tickets. But I was in local theater growing up, and I've gone to several amateur local productions. They've all been really enjoyable. Yeah, so I love theater of all varieties. Like, it's so fun to go to like a not that it's fun to go to like a not good production necessarily. That's not what I mean 100%. But like it is fun to go to like unprofessional productions sometimes and just like, you know, see people who are doing it for the love of the game, right? I wish I got to do more of that. Like everything in Roanoke, Virginia, we have some but not much. We have a local theater company. They do pretty good. We have a couple community theaters. They do. You know, and it gets done the hard way. There's not really a whole lot of theater programs like scholastically in this area that do any really good work because well, complicated scholastic reasons. You know how that be. But it would really be great if they would finish these now, but that's probably asking for too much. I saw rent in a black box, maybe 50 seats. Yeah, I believe, like, we don't have anything like that around here. And I understand that, like, if I want to see, like, be the change you want to see in the world, right? Like, if I expect somebody to do that, I need to be the one to be willing to start it. But, like, I don't know the first thing about starting a theater company. So, yeah. That's just that's the end of the sentence. Is I don't know the first thing about starting a theater company. Okay, what will you spill over at this point? 1.25, okay. Will you spill over 1.35? How hard can it be? Boys do it. Yeah, let me just start my own theater company. BRB. I'll get right on that, you know. I'll get right on that. All right. This time, when I said I think we've got the water thing taken care of, I meant it. Because I do, in fact, think that I have got the drought thing taken care of. Now, we don't have food, okay? Listen, the beeves do not have a goddamn thing to eat, okay? The beeves don't have a thing to eat. Not a thing. But by God, are they watered. And the contamination's not going to get in. And the plague's not going to get in. And this is where scrap metal goes. And I got a bunch of beavers that don't have jobs right now. There's nothing to lumberjack there. So you guys can work on. Okay, let me. What if were you talking about while I was gone? So, they asked me about Shrek Theater for Young Audiences, which your cousin was Shrek in, and he was phenomenal. And so I was bringing him up and giving him praise, and I was like, oh, I'm doing this when Isabel's not here. So, he was fantastic. I mean, just, like, pulled the accent off very well. Which is a real feat sometimes. And just seemed like he was having a lot of fun with it. And I was floored. I was blown away by that kid. I hope he goes places. I look forward to seeing him upon the Great White Way. I don't know why it's got to be white, but, you know, whatever. Okay, so whatever farmland was lost, is partially regained on this side and partially regained on that side. And I think I'm just going to cut my losses on this side of the river at this point. Now, famous freaking last words, right? I'm going to have to plant more berries because there's no kids without berries. We know that. Breeding halted without berries, but, and also the breeding needs to be halted in general because I don't have beds for those boys. And by boys, I mean, you know, bois, obviously. I'm not genderifying, like excluding my beavers based on status of gender. TBF, he was also rescued as hell because it was like 3 days north of the final stretch or something. Listen, so I saw him, I think, the weekend before you did. He sounded great, man. I was again just floored. Just a tremendous talent. I hope that somebody out there is proud enough of that kid. I'm sure they are, but. Ooh, I joined just in time for Theater Talk. Yeah, we were talking about Mill Mountain Theater here in Roanoke's production of Shrek Theater for Young Audiences edition, which is just the most narrow casting I could possibly cast at this point. The most narrow. which is fine. You know, we do it for the people. So if I turn this around, I'm going to need to destroy that berry. Yeah, that's okay. That's just going to have to be what it is. But that'll be... So wait, hold on. Sorry, I just got to do math here real quick. No, okay. Okay, I'm going to have to unlock 2 of them. Unless I can find a spot where I don't have to unlock 2 of them. Like right here. Yeah. All right, 400 science. Let's go. That's good enough. Hey, chat, that's good enough, chat. Listen, that's good enough. That'll get us up here. Over here, all the way over here. That'll get us over here. Eventually, I'm going to have to start thinking about some artificial terraforming or aquaforming or whatever you want to call it. But for the moment, I'm going to build another farmhouse. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to build a second farmhouse. Oil press. Okay. Hydroponic garden. Oh, okay. There's the alternate farming. Okay, now I got it. Now I'm following. Happy birthday. Whose birthday is it? Is there another ghost chatter? Oh, Data, it's your birthday? Today? Happy birthday, Rach. Oh my goodness. You really buried the lead there, bud. Happy birthday. 30 years old. Wow. Time flies, huh? Time do, in fact, be flying. We got so much more farmland now. This is huge improvements. Huge improves. Huge. Huge. You need to... Okay, I'm going to turn you... well, hold on. Can't turn you off yet because... Wow, that was an unfortunate way to say that. Needs power. Can't get all required materials. That needs gears. Okay, that's going to be a problem. Isabel's got to go to bed. Good night, Isabel. I will see you in the morning. Have a phenomenal evening. It's 10:30. Okay, cool. We vibing. We chilling. We good. We good. We good. We good. All right, I got more plants being planted. Got more crops being cropped. You know, we're gonna clear these crops. We're giving up. We're giving up. We're giving up. We're giving up on this side of the river. We're giving up on this side of the river. We've abandoned it entirely. Hey, thanks so much for coming out. Delete that. Delete that. Hey, I'll tell you what, man. The beavers are not fed, and they're not happy about that, okay? But they got plenty of water. It has not yet run out. That's all I'm saying. The water has not yet run out on either side of the dam. Top or bottom. I could even, you know what? I could dump this at this point. Just make it even better. Fill it right back up. Keep a little bit. Well, never mind. It's empty. There we go. That's all the water I got, though. So, that's going to have to do. It's just going to have to do. I need you guys to eat. So we've reached an impasse, okay? We've reached a problem here, which I can now see. Which is that can't make gears. Or can't make the smelter without gears. And currently I've got it set up so that I can't make the gears without the smelter. So, we must find an alternative power source. Entrance blocked. Okay. An alternative power source has been found. As long as we possess the required planks to make it... Oh, it doesn't even require planks, just logs. Do I have the logs? Nope. But I'll get them. I'll get them. I would love to get to these planks, these logs. Would love to. Oh, I don't have a sawmill available yet. Right, I don't need planks. I just need logs. Okay. That'll take care of itself eventually. And by that point, the water will be back. And they can ferment normal. And do stuff like that. Oh, I don't even think ferment anyway. We could really use some food. I got some beeves dying of hunger. We could really use some food. Food would be ideal. Okay, so I'm going to prepare... Yeah, it's at 1.9. Yeah, that's perfect. Let's go 1.95. Let's go 1.95. For now. For now. For now. And that'll dump in there. And that'll just stay empty. Or open. Okay. We're getting somewhere, chat. We're getting somewhere. Could I plant more trees? Yes. Will the forester reach up there? No. I just need to get... I really need to get these stairs built. I don't know how to tell the beavers that these are the highest priority. Okay. The gear workshop. Is still on the other side of the smelter. Okay, I have royally screwed this up. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's totally, totally, totally fine. Ugh. I'm so bad at this game. It's impossible to believe that I have kept any of these animals alive for more than a single day of my life. And now I'm flooding my own city, 'cause I am a real idiot. Oopsie daisy. Whoops. Didn't mean to do that at all. I didn't mean to do that. Okay. That can stay there. Those will get built at some point. I don't have enough logs. I don't have enough food. Okay. The food's growing. They're prioritizing planting. I need them to prioritize harvesting. Prioritize harvesting, please. Also, once you're done with that, build the other stuff. This power wheel is so unnecessary. If I was just not an idiot, I wouldn't need it. And that's what's pissing me off about it. Hey, harvest the fucking food so you guys stop dying, please. Please? Please, I'm begging you. Please, for the love of Beaver God, I'm begging you. Like, just harvest the food and then eat it. You guys are dying of hunger. There's food everywhere. There's literally food everywhere. It just needs to be harvested. They'd rather die than harvest the food. They would rather perish. Stop harvesting the cassavas. Why are you harvesting the cassavas? You guys are idiots. You guys are big, dumb doo-doo heads. Okay, stop building this. Start building this. Stop building anything other than the other farmhouse. Stop building anything other than the other farmhouse. There's food everywhere. Just help. My lord. Like, Jesus, apple bottom Christ, man. What are we doing here? Starving. Starving. They're starving. There's food all over the ground. But they want to die of starvation. These guys make me mad. Okay. Okay. Well, theoretically, you guys will survive at this point. I'd really love it if you didn't keep dying of hunger, but nobody's working in the district. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah. Okay. Time to open up our favorite menu. Is the what the hell are we doing with our lives menu? Kohlrabi. I need 3 fermenters. I don't even know which one's open. That one. Okay, cool. Great. Forester I need. Gather a flag. Which one? That one? No. Okay, good. Good. That's perfect. Gear workshop. Doesn't have a... This is lumber mill. You can be paused. You can be paused. Inventor doesn't have... Okay, large power wheel. Shouldn't be open. The power wheel shouldn't be open. Why is the power wheel open? What are we doing, beavers? Stop starving to death. Am I asking for something unreasonable from these animals? Stop starving to death. It's not that complicated. If you guys starve to death, there's nobody around to build stuff. And there's nobody around to build stuff, then nobody builds stuff. And if nobody builds stuff, nothing good happens to any of you. Is the farmhouse built? Okay, the farmhouse is built. Do we have workers? Absolutely not. Does it matter? No. Cool. Now, great. The farmhouse is built. Please prioritize the harvesting of kohlrabi. And once you're done with that, you can prioritize the harvesting of cassava. And once you're done with that, you can prioritize the planting of more stuff. But I need you guys to get the food out of the ground so the beavers can eat the food. Can you tell I'm losing my mind at these damn animals? All right, prioritize that. Why is the rum always gone? That's a great question. Why are the logs always gone? I don't have enough logs. Ever. Not even trying. Okay, great. There's a log over there. You need a system like the one in Hopper so you can go lead them yourself. It's because I didn't go outside. What are you chewing on? What are you chewing on? What are you eating? you the frog. I brought you the frog. I brought you the frog. Sir. Does he not know I brought him the frog? It's like he doesn't even care. I'm kidding. I love you, buddy. I'm sorry. I just need you to stop chewing on stuff under my desk. That's all I'm asking. You don't have to hang out in here with me, but you refuse to do anything else either. So, clearly he is unaware. I need to get him a seat. He's got to sit right here. Gotta have the boy. Gotta figure out how to get the boy in here. He's an integral part of this process. I'd be nothing without him. I can't tell if he's eating my rug. If he's like pulling threads out of it. Or if it's left over from where I was learning to sew. Could go either way. Could truly go either way. There you go. Come on. There you go, buddy. Dad's my boy. Dad's my good boy. He's my best good friend. Okay. Harvest these trees faster. Okay, I only have one guy working. I've now just prioritized every workplace. I'm sure I've done that thing again, where I've prioritized every single workplace. And that's going to be a problem. Because I'm sure I'm not doing something, but I just would love to get some of this stuff built. Okay, there we are. We have hit our limit. Okay. Deep water pump. You're not being built yet. What can I do without right now? That lumberjack flag's open. That one's not. That one is. That one is. I guess I really don't need the three of you. That's okay. Guess I really don't need three of you. Okay. I need stuff to get built. How tall is your desk? I don't know. Tall as I want it to be. Well, I guess this is the minimum height. It's a standing desk. That's apparently not plugged in. Great. LOL. Normally it's a standing desk. Currently it's incapable of standing. Because I'm a big dumb doo-doo head. How heavy is Pickle? About 35 pounds? His glasses are hurting my ears tonight. Caitlin sent me a thing the other night. I just haven't bought it because I have to go on tour and I don't have spare money. But, I don't know, he's a good boy. I love him so much. I'm scratching his little head and I wish you guys could see it. Because he's so cute. He's just a little guy. Okay. Erasto grew. Sometimes I clock the names of these beavers and I'm just like, you have. Some of it's nonsense. Like, well, this one's named Rotsack. Oh man. The glasses hurt my ears tonight. I don't know why. Gotta figure that out. This one's named Rotsack. But like this one is Volzala, and that's like that doesn't mean anything to me. I don't know. Sometimes I look at Erasto and I'm just like, what a stately name for this beef. A princely name, even. Okay. I need power to go to the gear workshop. I need power to go to the gear workshop. That is what I need. I'm losing my freaking marbles. Because this is taking so long. I just need metal. I just need metal. That's all I'm asking for. Just a smidge of metal. Metal blocks, I guess. Not just metal of any variety. Is that a pile? I think a pile. A large industrial pile. I guess I could put that over here by the smelter. That's probably a stupid place for it, but that's fine. It won't stay there that long. That doesn't need to get built. Oh, now I have the hiccups. Wonderful. That does not need to happen in any particular haste. But I will forget about it otherwise. So. I don't know about a high chair. That feels aggressive. I was thinking something more in the range of like a thing with stairs on it, like a cat tree but for dogs. Cuz I don't think he would like a high chair. I think he would want to get up and down at his own free will. He's big on free will, that one. That pup. He's big on free will is a dumb thing to say because, like, yeah, obviously. Like, he's a living, breathing thing. Of course, he's big on free will. What am I talking about ever? You guys listen to me talk so much for no reason. I love it. It's fantastic. I'm so grateful. Drought approaching once again. Okay. Let me go ahead and get some water pumping. Go ahead and get some water pumping. Okay. Hold on. Do we have power to the gear workshop? We do. We do have power to the gear workshop. We're going to go one worker there and one worker here. And I'll probably starve all the beavers that way, but I don't care. Actually, we're going to pause the baby beeves for a minute. We're going to stick with the beeves that brung us. Well, actually, we're going to pause half the baby beeves for a minute. I don't want the birth rate to get too outrageous. I don't want the birth rate to get too outrageous. I've got a great voice for it, Rachel says. Thanks, Rachel. We all know that's a lie. But thank you. It's a kind, appreciated lie. So thank you. I don't know what my endpoint is tonight. I'll probably go another cycle after this one, I think. And then I'll be back God knows when. Because I'm not going to do this tomorrow. I'm going to do the other thing I said earlier, I think. If I can get everything worked out. Because that's going to be some technological hurdles. But should be okay. Oh, here. I've got a drought coming. I'm going to fill this up real quick. Gonna whack this one up real quick too, so nothing else gets out there. Okay. And then gonna put that down to 0.95. Okay. Oh shoot, that's too high. Okay. Hold on. Nope, that's the worst. That's the opposite. I made a grave error. I made a grave error. I've made a second graver error. Of the not paying that much attention variety. Once again, it's my favorite type of error to make. All right, water's gone. And we got a drought again. And we still have no food. I don't know what I have to do around here. I really don't. I really don't know what I have to do around here. I got 32 beavers. 23 of them adults. Okay, off. Off. On. On. Okay. Do we have anything to ferment? No, we do not. We do not have anything to ferment. Okay. We got kohlrabies coming in. A few of them. They're eating them faster than I can grow them, chat. They're eating them faster than I can grow them. So. These stairs have been built. Oh my goodness. The stairs have been built, chat. The stairs have been built, chat. The stairs have been built. Hallelujah. Praise the Lord. The stairs have been built. Which means more wood can get chopped over here. Eventually. And also here. Soonlier. And now we've got more access to more wood and more access to more farmland. What I need to do is build a bridge. That's going to be the thing. So I got to get suspension bridges going, which are here. 6x1 is 1.8 thousand science, which is so many. Like, that's a long way. Okay. Nothing to do in range. Got it. Got to cut trees. And I can plant stuff up here too. This is a more easily accessible farm area than the other area. So we're in good shape. We're in good shape. We're in good shape. We're in good shape. We're in buenissimo shapeissimo. Fermented cassavas. We have a few cassavas. You don't have power though. You do. Okay, well, we're getting there on teeth grindstone. Did I have never put a medical bed in? I did not. Let me worry about that real quick. Spare a single plank for that. Okay, everything's built except the smelter, which just needs gears. Actually, wait. Medium priority. That's built. That's built. That's unreachable. Okay, that's the problem there. That's unreachable. So you just need a single set of stairs. Prioritize that the most, then the minimum, and then the medium. I'm slowly figuring out how to use the priority tool, okay? I'm slowly figuring it out. I'm not great, but I'm slowly figuring it out. Those are not connected to it. Son and daughter of a bitch. I perpetually turning the ding-dang things around the wrong way. Okay. I can unlock the... Yeah, I can unlock the 4x1. Okay, cool. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to put that there. We're going to demolish this one. we're gonna actually we're gonna demolish a straight line just right down the middle. Am I gonna pour my berries in? Yes. Am I gonna remember to do that? No. No, I will not. It's like that sometimes, chat. I'm not good at remembering to do that kind of stuff. I'm good at remembering lyrics to songs I haven't heard in 20 years. That's what I'm good at. Some people are good at useful things. Like knitting. I'm good at remembering the lyrics to songs I do not know the name of. Okay. So now that I've got 2 farmhouses, one of you needs to be planting and one of you needs to be harvesting. But currently, both of you need to be planting. Because there's nothing planted and we have no food ever. You know what? I'm starting to think the berries are going to have to just go somewhere else. I'm going to need this area for farming. I don't need berries except to keep the birth rate up. Okay. So, I can plant. Here's what we do. I need to build. Whatever. I'll figure this out in a minute. I need to think harder. Before I think. I need to think smarter before I keep doing stuff. You zooming? What are you zooming about? You want a pretzel? All right, drought is over. Think I'm gonna do one more cycle, or I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Till I get my ideas finished. Okay. So that's all the way up. That's all the way up. So the water's gonna start coming down here in a major hurry. So empty you. Let's start there. How much water can you hold? You come spilling over the side that way. Okay. Got it. Hi, buddy. All right. We're just about getting there. We're just about working. Okay. Except this needs... So... Oof. Sorry, I just got a... headache stab. That was weird. All right. And then this is going to fill back up a little bit, and we're going to put you to, what, 1.95? Yeah, 1.95. There we go. Okay. Well, we'll go 1.9. We'll go 1.85. There we go. We'll see how that does. We'll see how that does. Guys, I really need you to... Okay. We're going back to prioritizing. The kohlrabi's going to be ready in the morning. I need y'all to start kohlrabiing, okay? Y'all need to start culling your robbies. Okay? I'm serious. You cannot keep starving to death. I don't know why you guys are insisting on starving to death, but you cannot keep starving to death. It reflects poorly on us as a unit. Okay. I'm going to keep the power arrangement going this way for a second. But I guess I can open the... No, we don't even have any cassava. We don't even have any cassava. What am I worried about? There's no cassava. There's no cassava. We got logs. There's no workers. We got logs. Because you're dying of hunger. Instead of eating kohlrabi. Can't go pick it. You gotta let somebody else do it for you, so you'd rather die. Rather starve to death. I hate you guys. Provided more food. Yeah, I'm working on it. Problem is that, like, I'm gonna plant all this food, and I'm gonna get wiped out by a bad tide. Let's see how it goes. All right, and then I'll put the other suspension bridge. Where's that? There. And then stairs it up. And then we're cooking with something. Then we're cooking with something, chat. We can start farming over here. Just gonna go ahead and put a ding-dang farmhouse over here, actually. All right. Plant crops. Is it worth planting more kohlrabi over here? Yeah. Just until further notice. We're leaning on kohlrabi. That word has stopped sounding like a word at this point. What is a kohlrabi? I don't know. The world may never know. The never may world know. Okay, what are all my jobs? Once again, what are all my jobs? Water pumps. 3 water pumps. Is that important? Yes, it is. Yes. Water's no longer keeping up. Got it. Bye, Rach. Happy birthday. Thanks so much for coming. I'm probably not long for the world, honestly. I think I'm going to hop off into this cycle, so you're not missing too much. Oh, the inventors do not need to be sciencing right now. That lumberjack. We're close on jobs, okay? We're close on jobs. We're getting somewhere, okay? We're getting somewhere. I do not have staff for this farmhouse, though. They're going to have to come from somewhere else. You guys need to plant the kohlrabi. Okay. Water's coming through there. Water is not really yet started filling up and coming through here. But we're close. I guess it's a little bit. Okay, the water's definitely coming faster than it needs to. Okay. There we go. That should be a little bit better of a flow rate. Yeah. Yeah, now we're cooking. Because that's the power I need. Their tanks and their bombs and their guns. Hey, Damien! Hey, what's up? Sorry, I didn't even see that. Oh my goodness, I was so focused on my... I need to get a sound to go with the emote. That's the next thing I need to figure out. How to do that, I don't know. What's up, Dame? I'm actually probably about to hop off here in a minute, but thank you so much for coming out, man. Thanks so much for subbing. Gonna have a good time. It's gonna be a good one. I think I'm sticking with this for a while, so I'm having fun. Okay. I do need... What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a... I'm going to take a little path over here. And I'm going to build a forester who is then in turn going to plant more trees, as well as hopefully some blueberries that won't get eaten by the bad tide. I say that, but I think this area will probably get eaten by the bad tide. But I might be safe. I might be safe up here. I might be safe up here. We'll see. But I need to plant some more trees up here too. Eventually, so that's the thing that's going to have to happen. We're getting somewhere. Fewer people without jobs every day. Less and less kohlrabi getting planted that I need. Because we still don't have any dang food. We might need just one more farmhouse in this area. We'll go over here, actually. I think. It makes more sense. Clear out a... wow, I can talk. That was a big... I'm so sorry. I should go. Getting a little sleepy. Turns out. Okay, that is almost done. That is almost done. It just needs 7 more gears. 7 more gears. And then we can get metal, and then we're off to the races. Okay, so I've got 3 farmhouses over here. One of which can pretty much plant the whole area. My printer's 3 more minutes and then you're allowed to hop off. I'm not going to hop off until after this cycle. So either the bad tide or the drought that occurs. So I'm not stuck, obviously, but like I'm not going to... It's like finishing a book in the middle of a chapter. Like, why would I do that? I just need these guys not to starve to death. Like, I'm trying so hard to get them to not starve to death. And it's just not happening. It's not happening. They be starving to death. Constantly. All right. I don't need these guys to be... I don't need these guys to be power wheeling anymore, I don't think. The only one that's hurt by that is the fermenter. No. No, that's okay. All right, where are we at with construction? What are my projects? Do I have anything? Just the smelter. This still needs 5 more gears. Okay. That's what I keep forgetting about. That's the part I keep forgetting about, chat. We're farming. I got a building with 2 buildings without workers, but we're oh, goodness. Sorry, punching the mic. We're farming. Wait, why is this not connected? Oh my god. I'm so stupid. I've been sitting here like, what? Like, this should be working right. It's not working right because it's not connected. There we go. Great. I'm stupid. Do we have any planks? We have 3 planks. I don't need a second lumber mill right now. I just need you to finish the damn smelter. Well, I need a lot more than that. I need you guys to harvest the food. Turn fermenter on. Get those cassavas fermenting. Okay. Okay. Get these gears gearing. They take forever, but they're worth it, I guess. One day that tank will open. One day. Okay. So, drought approaching. Okay. Another drought. That means I'm going to get wrecked by bad tides at some point because they're not happening frequently enough. Not that I'm complaining. Not that I'm complaining. But oh my god, these gears take forever. But once I get metal, these guys are going to be stoked. These metal beavers love metal. That's what I know about them. I need these bridges to be finished, is what I need. But there's many things to go between now and then. Miles to go before I sleep. Let's go ahead and get a couple of them. Just finish the smelter. That's all I'm asking. Just finish the smelter. It's so close. And then we can worry about other stuff. It'll be great. Then we could save the beavers. It'll be so good. It'll be so good. Okay. The plank is made. And it's been delivered. And so in the morning, they will finish this thing. So close that. Fermenter. Okay. What else is getting done right now? Nothing. I have no idea. Y'all use the planks as you see fit for a minute. I just want to see what you guys do. We got drought coming, so be prepared for that. Okay. We should be able to withstand this drought pretty fine. It's going to be a long one, but we should be okay. Maybe I'll take this opportunity to just get rid of this whole mess. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Do I have enough science to unlock? The big water wheel. I do not. I don't think. No, I do. Large water wheel. That's a big water wheel. Jeepers. Whoa. Requires access to water. Where do I put it? Where does it go? What on earth? Okay. Large water wheel. Got it. Okay. Gotta get it good. Can I do 2 of them? I don't need 2 of them. That's greedy. That's very greedy. I don't need 2 of them. Not right now. I'm going to put the stairs right here. And just go ahead and... Okay. So. You guys can do that. I'll go ahead and turn the sawmill on. Go ahead and turn the gear workshop on. Turn that sawmill off. Turn that fermenter on. Turn that fermenter off. Okay. We're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. Let's go ahead and get this finished next. Am I all good on water? Am I doing anything stupid? No, okay. Let's go ahead and get this finished next. Because that would be great. I did this one and it doesn't go anywhere. Because I'm a dummy. Figure that out later. Just go ahead and run that up to here. And that'll get cut down eventually. All right. Got 3.5 days left of this drought, and then I am out of here. Because I'm sleepy. Okay. Water's good. Water's good. Need more water. Need to like more in the tank. But that'll get figured out. That'll get figured out as we go. Okay. We're doing okay. This did not go nearly as bad as the last one. Okay? Did not go near... Next time I stream this, I should actually be able to really get some stuff going with these guys. We will have metal. We got metal. Right? Like metal. And that's sick. I should probably get another industrial pile going. For the sake of storage. Wait, what? Large industrial pile. There we go. For the sake of metal blocks. Nope, not that. Path tool. I like to get ahead of myself with building on this one because I don't have to have. There's not money. There's not a money component. Like you can just prioritize your time and your resources like independently, and I kind of like that building method. So it does kind of speak to me to do it that way. So I just kind of lay a bunch of stuff down, and then like it gets done as it gets done. You know. Metal blocks. It's not connected to any. Wait, I already did this. Chat, I already did this. I already did this. Okay, well, I don't have a place to store planks, I guess. So that can be for planks. But I'm stupid. Whatever. It's just logs. It's fine. Logs I have. It's planks and gears that I'm missing. All right. Where are all my planks going? Are any planks getting made? No, not really. Productivity. Oh, productivity's not bad. You are leaving with a plank here shortly. And going where? Hold on. Where are you going? Is it over here? It is, in fact. Okay. That's what I wanted him to do. Okay. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. It's not too bad of a beaver civilization I got started here. Not too bad. I've done a lot worse. Fewer things have broken. We're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. This could have gone a lot worse. Drought is ended. You may go in peace to love and serve the Lord. All right. The drought is ended. New Beverly Hills has been saved. Well, not saved. The game state has been saved. The game state has been saved. And y'all, I'm gonna be honest with you. That's all I got in me tonight. It's been a long one. Well, actually, last night was longer, but I started late. It's later. So, and I'm yawning. Anyway, so I'm going to say goodnight, and I'm going to go to bed, and I'll be back tomorrow doing something completely different that you haven't seen before. So, great. Have a good night. Thanks. Bye.